Hey guys, hey, if you clicked on the video, see me here. Yeah. Um, my first time editing the podcast, so just letting you guys know, it's definitely not even close to perfect. If you have any comments or anything I could improve on, please let me know. But let's get it started. So Sabrina,
Yeah.
I was told by an outside source, you suck donkey balls.
No.
I'm glad I'm killing Nathan today. Makes me
I
feel
hate you.
accomplished.
I was drinking my Dr. Pepper, motherfucker.
Wait, I'm gonna be honest with you. I forgot Dr. Pepper existed.
I hate you.
Really?
You're the epitome of someone ignorant of Dr. Pepper.
I don't even drink Dr. Pepper, but I still know it exists.
Well, I
You know
don't
what?
drink soda that often. Like, I drink, like, root
You
beer.
stopped drinking soda literally like after sophomore year, after you watched like a documentary or something.
No. No, I just did it for health purposes.
No, you watched a documentary and then fucking.
No, I don't. Dude, do I look like a person that watched documentaries? Fuck those things. When I was in my and never mind, I'm not speaking about this. That shit's illegal. You quit your current game in order to join this session. Join with different.
Oh, did you? Oh wait, did you get my invite?
Yeah.
I sent you an invite. When did I send you an invite?
Did you? 9 minutes ago. You got me all confuzzled.
I have short-term memory loss. All right.
I have long-term memory loss. I also have the thing that's called stupid.
I don't want to say this just because I know it's gonna like censor us really fucking hard. Dude, you're just fucking fucking stop, alright? You're going off of tandem, alright? You're a little too much.
A little? I could be a big too much.
Alright, can we just talk about the level of like Sky? You're on the level of Team Rocket when they get launched in Pokemon. I need you to be at fucking Doug Trio level.
No.
Sorry, I don't know nerd references.
Alright, time out. I never asked this in the very beginning, but is this an underground podcast?
No, that's only with Mirror.
Then what the fuck is this?
It is called
It's
Darren's
podcast.
podcast.
There.
I like that. I like that.
Thank you.
I don't think it's appropriate, but okay.
How is that not appropriate?
You have Darren Ease. You have Ease added to your name.
Oh my god!
I have Deweyism. Derwinism.
What? What?
Sorry, I forgot. I made up my own language.
I remember when that was your nickname in high school, Derwin.
Oh yeah, that shit was stupid.
It was stupid, and it's just literally because of Darwinism.
I still have Darren's name in my phone as Darwinism. It still is your name in my phone, by the way.
That's good.
In all honesty, before I got a new phone, before that, your name was Derwin for like the entirety of high school for me.
I've had a few nicknames. Darwin, Derwin, Darren Barron. At one point.
What the?
What a fucked up name. So what is the least sexiest and then sexiest name?
Gertrude would be least sexiest.
Agreed. Like, who
Okay.
the fuck names their kid that?
So what is the sexiest name?
I don't really have an answer for that.
Hold on, let's see. So
Would it be
sexiest
Dallas?
name. Well,
Would it be
okay.
Dallas?
In all honesty, I feel like this is more of a philosophical question because, in all honesty, when I find a name sexy, it's me being attracted to somebody that I like in love with. So, like, obviously, I'm gonna find my ex's name to be sexy just because, like, you know.
See, I'm going with Carol.
No, fuck that bitch. Fuck that bitch, Carol Baskins. We all know she did it. We all know.
But you just said it. You would fuck Carol Baskins.
No.
My head hurts. My head hurts. My head hurts so much right now.
So, as a child, what scared you guys?
Dark.
Huh?
The dark.
That shit still scares me.
I don't, cause you don't know what the fuck's in it. Like if you
Yeah.
see what, did you know when I first moved into my house, there's actually no outlets on the hallway. So
I
in the
posted a
morning when I
question.
went to school, yeah, I got you. When the morning when I went to school, I would open my door and the hallway's just pitch fucking black, and I'm just like, how am I supposed to get down the hallway without a nightlight on the hallway so I can fucking see? How am I supposed to know that I'm gonna bump into my dogs, or I'm gonna run something over? I don't know. Some in that darkness, I would run across the hallway with my baseball bat to the front door, put on my shoes, run back, drop my baseball bat back in my room, run all the way back to the garage. The garage is pitch dark, and I'm like, fuck, but there's a light switch right here, so I slap that bitch back on.
Dude, like, as a kid, that was, like, the scariest shit, was the dark. Like, I wasn't scared of ghosts, I wasn't scared of, like, hurting myself, nothing. Because I constantly got hurt. Like, I have scars all over me from getting hurt and dropping knives on me, myself on accident, stuff like that. Stuff like that. I almost cut my finger off. No, let's...
Cut my life into pieces. This is my last resort.
But, yeah, that shit's scary. Just because you don't know what's in it. If you knew what was in it, then it's not even scary. Like, the scariest place where it's dark, too, is the woods. If you go in the middle of the fucking woods and it's, like, dark, whew.
Darren, did I tell you about my first time smoking weed?
No, you did not.
I was in the fucking mountains, the forest in Oregon.
Oh, I kind of remember the story, but content, so keeps going.
So basically, the second time I came back to Oregon, because I flew home, and instead of giving me a sedan, they gave me a rental truck instead. So I got a fucking 2018 Nissan Frontier. I love that truck. That truck's amazing. If it was a truck I wanted to get, it would be that one, just because it's fucking awesome. And so I was going up the mountains. I was gonna meet my old coworker, and we had walkie-talkies because there's no cell service up in the fucking mountains. So I was driving there and listening to music, blast music, and I turned down this trail. He gave me the instructions on how to get there. I fucking completely forgot how to get there. And I'm just like, I don't think it's the right way. So I drove around extra. I wasted some gas. And I'm like, okay, well, I gotta figure this shit out, like, as soon as possible, because I don't know where the fuck I am. So, turns out, he radios me, he's like, hey, are you coming? And I'm like, I think I took the wrong turn. I'm like, yeah, you're supposed to, you know that big pull off to the left? You're supposed to go up there's a trail right there. And I'm like, oh, okay. So I get out of the fucking forest with my truck, because where I was with a bunch of normal people, and I'm like, so we're really gonna be smoking around people who are like in a forest on a BMX and shit? That's pretty cool, but I don't know. So, drove to the pullout, got up the mountain, and I'm going up this mountain, right? And it's a mountain that has BMX trails and then MX trails and all that, and MTV trails.
Mhm.
And I didn't know which one was not a trail because it's never stated. It just looks like it, right? Because some of the pathways are smaller, some of them are not.
Yeah.
So, and the pathway that I took was literally the width of my truck. And I was like, okay, I can fit here. So I drive up like a fucking idiot, and fucking I'm going up, and I slowly start going vertical, and I'm like, why the fuck am I going vertical? I don't think it's supposed to be a normal trail. And next thing you know, I get to a point where I can't see the other fucking side of the trail, and I'm just like, I don't think I'm supposed to be here. Next thing you know, I'm reversing my butt out, and I'm gonna tell you this right now, Darren. With me reversing my ass out, I did not know. I didn't know what was happening. But before I knew it, I started sliding backwards.
Oh shit.
And I slid backwards. I had a backup camera, and I was like, well, time to start putting it in drive now because I'm sliding backwards. And in all honesty, I didn't think I would make it out that day, but I did, and I'm just like, yes. And I took a left turn instead of a right turn. And what happened was, I went up the mountain again. This time a different mountain. And I met my coworker, and he was like, hey, you made it! And I'm like, yeah, I got lost. And he was like, which way did you go? Did you go left or right? And I went left. And he's like, you're stupid, I told you right. And I'm just like, well, you should have just wrote it on a text message or left a note for me at the hotel, but you didn't, so that's cool.
Wait, like, so he just gave you the instructions and expected you to, like...
Remember?
That's some weird shit right there. Like I would like if you didn't text it to me, I'd be like, yeah, you ain't seeing me that day.
Well, here's the thing. So, funny enough, that day, it was with my so I had Japanese coworkers, right? And they actually also never got high because they're from Japan, and I don't think weed's legal in Japan, so that's pretty cool. And what happened was that my good friend Naoki, I'm not gonna say his last name just because I don't want him to get fucked over if our video is allowed in Japan.
Oh,
Because
trust me, nobody watches our videos. I know this for sure. Because there should have been a video of ours that should have been closed down everything. Because in the stream that was the video, Mirrr dropped the N bomb like twice. And then people in a COD server also said it multiple times. Don't know how that video is still up. But
well, anyways,
Mirror in the COD server, like, just, yeah.
so we smoked weed up there. I ended up walking around a little bit. I took some pictures with the truck, trying to look like a badass. But in the end, I look back on those pictures now, and I'm like, I look like a fucking idiot because I had my vape, and I was really into taking pictures of my vape. And I do that sometimes now, and I'm just like, nah, it doesn't look right. Nah, it's not right. The wind's blowing into my face, so it's covering my face. There's very few times where the vape went in the right direction. I'm like, ah, yes, vape pictures.
I think it's just all vape
And
pictures.
so, what's it called? I ended up smoking with him. I walked around, and I got lost, and my phone died, and I'm just like, where the fuck am I? And I was walking around, and I got lost, and I'm like, it's dark. I'm like, where am I? And I'm walking around, high as shit, wondering what the fuck is going on, and I start hearing rustling noises in the bush. So I'm like, I should be afraid right now, but I'm not because I feel really good. So I don't know how I feel about this. And little I know, they had mountain lions in that forest.
Oh, God.
And I was just like, I remember my friend Colton told me a story about how he ran up a mountain and he encountered a mountain lion because he was going up the mountain, and it turns out people were running down the mountain like profusely as if they were afraid. And turns out he was running up the mountain, heard rustling noises, and he heard a loud roar, and he fucking booked it all the way back to the very bottom of the fucking mountain. People were wondering why he was so out of breath and everything, and just tired. And I'm just like, well, that's exactly why. And so I heard a fucking mountain lion. I went back to the fucking. I somehow found my way back to my coworker. The Japanese dude just fucking passed out in the tent. The other dude just sitting there, just having a doobie with my coworker. And I'm just like, Alright guys, you have a good night. And I fucking took the Japanese guys back down the mountain because they drove in a van. I drove in my truck. And I'm like, I don't think I'm good enough to drive home. But fuck it, let's go for a 3-hour drive back to the hotel. Because that's a smart thing to do.
Dude, yeah. I was always like, you know what, if I ever do mushrooms, it's gonna be in the woods. I could never now. Like that shit just seems off, because I know I'm waking up in the middle of nowhere. But, alright, Sabrina?
What?
Okay, I was making sure you're still alive. But, okay, so what were you scared of the most when you were a kid?
I don't know, to be honest. I mean, I can tell you something fearless to kind of back up the story on that was because when I was little, I would sneak into the room that my snake was in and try to climb into the cage with it.
Your snake?
You know you're a crazy bitch when you have a snake. And then you know you're a crazy bitch. Or like crazy when you try to go sleep with it in a cage.
Leave me alone, okay?
Wait, hold on. I don't remember if I told you guys this, but I'm pretty sure Mirror knows the story of how I first met a black guy.
You know what? Content. Let's go.
So the first time I met a black dude was in literally, I want to say, 4th grade. Yeah, I've never seen a black person ever at all. Not that I can remember until like 4th grade. And I've only seen them in fucking like science books and shit. And I'm like, huh, that's cool. And I thought like they were a myth. Cause like the entire time Martin Luther King Jr. was like, 1970s, 60s, right? I'm like, oh, he must be a legend because I don't see black people more. Did they go extinct? What happened? The
How
first
old
time I met
were
a
you?
black person, I was
How old?
10.
Okay, okay,
I was 9 or 10.
okay. If this shit was like 14, I would be dying right now. Chris though he is bad. Chris. I like how Mirrr didn't talk to Chris for like 2 weeks because he just was so
You didn't know
he was just so
he was
just
black.
dumbfounded by the fact that he was black. Okay, whoever's phone keeps vibrating, I'm gonna need you to set that shit off. It's
Sabrina.
unprofessional. It is
Sabrina,
unprofessional.
you know what? Share with the class. What are those text messages from? Is it a
Yeah.
penis? Please tell me it's a
No,
penis.
no.
It was
No.
Dallas.
It's a
definitely a fucking
vagina.
penis.
It's a-
It's a
Okay, first of all, me and Dallas don't send those things, but alright.
Good on you. I don't at all. Like that shit scares me. Like I've been always scared of sending like pics like that because I never sent them. But like a text message, like I sent a text message to somebody else on my contacts, like somebody completely different got it. So ever since, and it wasn't a bad message or anything. It was just like, hey, how you doing to somebody, and somebody else got it. I don't know how. My phone fucked up. But ever since that occurred, I've always been terrified.
See, this is why you get Snapchat, Darren.
First of all, I've had people accidentally post that on their story. So it's kind of a good thing that Snapchat isn't in that either.
No, that's why you get Snapchat. I'm surprised you've actually had people you've met people that done that. No one I ever knew accidentally posted a nude on their story.
God
That was
damn it.
Owen.
What? Alright, I don't have Owen on Snapchat.
He's like,
I
damn
don't
it,
think
I
I
didn't get
ever-
to see
I
that.
don't-
I didn't get to.
I don't think I actually ever had Owen at all on Snapchat.
Damn.
I think I only have him on
Weird.
PlayStation.
Nathan, by the way, I loaded up another Jared is.
Ooh, okay. But what were we talking about?
Nudes.
No, Darren, you were talking about something else before your phone started vibrating vibrantly.
Mine? No, that wasn't my phone.
No, not yours.
Oh,
Sabrina's.
Oh, Sabrina's. Yeah, she's
from
very
getting-
unprofessional. She's
From getting Dallas dickies.
But okay, let's go to the next. Toilet paper, over or under?
Over. 100% over.
Good, good.
Over.
Good. If you all said under. That shit just unravels by itself sometimes. Bullshit.
So why the fuck do every single fucking place have under on their okay. So I service ATMs, right? I'm not gonna say which specific.
Yeah, so public bathrooms, yes.
No, not public bathrooms. I'm talking about inside a bank branch. Alright? So, inside a bank branch, I don't know why. I don't know what's wrong with these employees. But for some fucking reason, every bank I've been to has had their toilet paper under.
What the
I don't
fuck?
know if they themselves fill up toilet paper, but I know that there's cleaning people who come in after hours to clean the branch. And I don't know if they are the ones that just rush through all of it or have a specific procedure. But whatever that procedure is, that's one thing I do not like, the fact that the toilet paper is under and not over. And it
Yeah, I don't
deserves
understand that.
recommendation.
Maybe it's for fast use in case somebody like just diarrheas all over the place. I mean, I'd want
No.
that fast-paced toilet paper if I did that.
I don't know. Get off the deer.
But okay, so next question: where's the strangest place you've urinated or defecated? There we go. There we go. I hear content.
Oh my god, Darren. If you say, oh my god, content one more fucking time, I'm leaving.
Why?
So
I've been waiting for somebody to call me out on that. In all honesty, I've been waiting. I'm like, when are they gonna fucking say something about me saying this word every single time?
It hurts my brain.
so what you guys want to hear my story?
Oh, of course we do. Dare I say the
So that's what I
words?
used to
Dare I say...
It's when I used to live in California, right? And basically there's the public park, right? And the public park has public bathrooms, right?
Yeah, they're always terrible though.
Yes, they are. And I went to a public restroom, and literally, what's it called? I really needed to take a shit, right? And they didn't have toilet paper, but they had paper towels. You know, the brown paper towels that you get from like the dispenser.
Oh god.
Yeah, those terrible things.
Yes. So basically, what happened is that I decided that a safe place to take a shit was in the middle of the walkway of the bathroom. Like, you know how you turn around the corner, the wall, and then you walk down that little pathway, and it turn the corner again. You're in the bathroom.
What made you go in the middle of the...
That's what I want to know. Like, who in their right mind does that?
I mean, that's a
I was
ballsy
like-
move. Like, I'll give you props
I
for
was-
that. But,
I was 8 years old. What do you expect?
like I said, I see no issues. I'm giving you props. I'm giving you... Like, that takes some balls right there.
Well, what happened was that I took a shit right in the middle, and fucking... It's because it had enough coverage. There's a lot of exposure in a lot of places. So I was just like, you know, I'm gonna take a shit right fucking here. And cause it was super fucking filled to the brim of shit in 3 fucking toilets. And I'm like, what the fuck am I supposed to do? Not take a shit here? Like, I'm not taking a shit in these toilets. People who never fucking flush.
I think those
So-
toilets just break after a while. Just don't flush.
I just popped a squat and fucking sat down, and I'm like, okay, I'm gonna take a shit. And literally, I didn't get caught at all, which was surprising.
Were you with, like, family or friends or anything?
Yeah, I was with fucking my uncle who took me to the park, and I'm just like, I need to take a poop. And he's like, okay, come meet me back here when you need me. I'm like, okay. And
He goes in
literally-
right after.
that's probably the fastest shit of my life, to be honest. I literally don't remember that much of that shit besides of I need to take a shit right here, right now, and I fucking did. And I stood up, wiped my ass, dropped the paper towel, not in the trash can, on top of my shit, so that when somebody stepped on it, and I saw somebody step on it too, they walked in, they're like, "What the fuck?" It was just human shit in the middle of the walkway. They were running in. And I'm like, oh fuck, oh no, and I skedaddled the fuck out of there so fucking fast. And I went back to my uncle, I'm like, can we go home now? And he's like, yeah, sure, well, what's going on? I'm like, I want to go home. That's not my problem.
I'd be like, do you want to blindly walk into the bathroom right now?
I've had another experience of shitting in a weird area.
Go on.
Oh.
Sabrina, you're next. You better have a good one.
So, I'm not gonna mention what ATM company I worked for, but I worked for an ATM company. Alright? And they gave us work vans. Yes? So...
Is that where you did
One
the ass
time-
to mouth?
What the fuck?
I love making that joke every time. every
I
time you say you're done, I'm like, oh, you're done with ass to mouth, I see?
Oh god, no, what the fuck? But, so, we got our work vans, and I had a lot of space in my van, right? I was at I was servicing an ATM. It was a drive-up ATM, obviously. It's not in the branch. This was just a regular drive-up ATM you walk up to, or you can drive up to, and you just use it. I was servicing it, and all of a sudden, for some fucking reason, I was working night shifts. So I'm just like, I just barely started. It's about 5 o'clock at night. I started my shift like at 3 o'clock, and I'm just like, fuck. I shouldn't have had 3 chimichangas. And it was grumbling. It was grumbling so fucking bad. I was like, bro, I need to really take a fucking. I was talking to my coworker on the phone. I'm like, bro, dude, I feel like I'm gonna shit myself, dude. I don't know what's going on. Fucking aim. My stomach's grumbling. My asshole, it's peaking. And there's actually one time I think I did shit myself, and it was back in the apartments, and I farted thinking that it was a fart, and it was not a fart.
I've done
It
that
was very
before.
much just straight. It was just straight fucking liquid. I felt something warm crawl down my ass, and I was just like.
I've done that, but like
Oh.
on the way to my mom's work when she was taking me to her work one day.
Were you farting and it wasn't farting? It was just
Yep.
liquid shit.
Yep.
So,
I'm like, Mom.
back to the-
I told my mom, like, yeah, Mom. I may have pooped myself. She's like, you better not have. I'm like, I was joking. I did not. And then right when I got there, I'm like, I gotta use the bathroom. I'll be right back. This was when I was like 12, 13. So.
Oh god. But back to my story. So you know how I had a van, okay? And I've gone to QT before at the beginning of my shift. I didn't need to take a shit then, but I went to QT, and you know they give you a bag. You know, it's a quick trip for you guys. Some people don't know quick trip. I don't know if anyone from the East Coast knows about quick trip. But
Yeah, it's definitely
basically,
a West Coast thing.
yeah,
more of
it's
an
a West
it's-
Coast
It's
thing.
a very
Well,
Arizona
actually,
thing.
it's Arizona because I don't
Yeah.
see QT and I see
No,
more
they're not in
7-Elevens and not in Oregon. I see more 7-Elevens and all this and fucking all the different weird fucking shit on Cali. Like you don't see a gas station with a kitchen. The only time apparently I heard when I was a security guard about 2 years ago that Circle K finally got a gas station where they have a fucking kitchen inside. And I was like, sorry, you're not gonna match up to QT here in Arizona. So QT to the East Coast is like a Wawa, but apparently Wawa is way better because you get a fucking meatball sub and everything. And I was like, well, I could just get a pizza, a hot dog, ice cream,
Their pretzels are really good.
and pretzels. Yes, Sabrina, you know we always shared a pretzel in high school.
I had a pretzel every fucking day. What the fuck are you talking about?
I bought pretzels too, okay? But
She-
you also wanted more pretzels.
She's like,
so I
she's
shared
like,
my pretzel with you.
she's
You
like, we
remember that?
split one, but I had 4 more in my backpack.
Literally, you mooched off of my pretzel and then whip out another fucking pretzel from some fucking where, and I was like, where the fuck did you get it from?
Oh god.
All right, back to my story. So I went to the QT, grabbed a bag and everything, bought some shit, and well, not literal shit, but
You don't buy shit.
So I had to really get really bad shit. So I had a bag. I had napkins from eating Taco Bell the previous night. Yeah, I just eat food that makes me shit. All right, that's my fault.
Yeah, I think.
I'd like to say it's very much my fault. So I grabbed a Quick Trip bag. I grabbed some Taco Bell napkins. I went to the back of my van, closed the doors, popped the squad. And I opened the bag and I started shitting. I explosively shit in that bag so fast, just like when I was in 2nd grade. I unleashed the inner kid me, and I'm just like, shit! I would like to say, before I continue, in all honesty, I'm so glad I'm home alone, because my door's open, and I'm glad my parents aren't hearing my shitty stories, and I'm glad they're not watching the YouTube channel.
Your shitty stories.
Yes, because the things that I've done. Oh my fucking god! I just remembered another time when I went to use the restroom. This was in the fucking army.
Oh my lord.
No, we'll skip that one. Enough shit stories from you.
It's really bad. It's super bad.
All right, Sabrina.
I actually did it one more time actually, and I forgot to throw away the bag.
Aw.
I left it right by my car tire, and I left. I didn't run the bag over, but the ATM for that place dropped again, and I went back to that place, and the bag was still there, blown the fuck open with tire tracks, and I'm like, I feel terrible. I feel extremely horrible now because someone ran over my shit. I don't ever want to.
I could see somebody doing that. It's fucking hilarious. I'm gonna start doing that to people. I'm gonna start.
The next day, literally the next day, I came back the next day again because the ATM had dropped again at the same place. And it turns out they power washed the entire fucking area because of that. Like, there was oil stains from cars and shit. That's gone. It's fucking regular concrete now. I was like, that's neat. I hope I don't slip.
There was just shit everywhere.
Bro, dude, no, it
That
fucking
shit,
exploded.
wait, was this
dude.
in the middle of summer?
Yeah.
That shit was baking daily. That was just...
It was so bad.
100 degrees out. That shit like fucking boiling on us. We're fighting the Anjanath, by the
God.
way.
I got you. Yeah, I'm good for fighting any monster.
All right. All right, Sabrina, what's your shit piss story?
I don't think Sabrina has one.
No.
Oh.
Sabrina isn't adventurous in life like I am.
Okay, Sabrina, have you ever sharted?
Be honest.
Were you ever with a guy and you're like, ooh, I gotta make a little toot? In the middle of a movie theater, you're like, okay, I'm gonna be right back. I'm gonna go get some popcorn. I'm gonna go get this.
Oh my god.
Okay, so a piss story that was fucking terrifying, dude. Like, this is the scariest shit that's ever occurred to me. Is I was peeing, like, we were at an old gas station that was just closed down and everything when we were going on a camping trip. So I decided I'm gonna go pee in that corner because I had to go pee. I drink a lot of water and like just a bunch of liquids in general. I was peeing in that corner about like 3/4 of the way done. I see this fucking spider. Scares the shit out of me. It's a decent sized spider. Then I see underneath it a fucking black widow.
Oh.
And I luckily was like, I pissed so, like, I backed away so fast while pissing, but that's gotta be one of the scariest moments of my fucking life right there. I'm like, I checked myself afterwards, like, because there was a bunch of spiders, including that black widow. So I'm like, oh shit, did one of the babies possibly get on me? But like, I went to that fucking that place again, going to the same place for a camping trip. I refused to go pee over there because that shit was scary. If you ever like, and right when I saw it too, I think I started peeing on it a little bit. I'm not gonna lie, to scare it away.
Can you survive?
Yeah, I was like, I'm testing this motherfucker's resistibility to piss right now, but I was just like, I was so fucking terrified. But it went away. So it was like when I started peeing on it, it went away so fast. Like it moved like a motherfucker across that web. By far the scariest piss I've ever taken. Because I'm like, my first thought of mine too was, did it bite my dick? Because if it did, this motherfucker gonna be gone in a day. But yeah, that was a good storytelling time. I learned a few things about Nathan today.
If I have to shit, I have to fucking shit, dude. Like, no joke.
Never knew a man that shit in a bag before, but today was the day I learned. I learned I've been talking to one for a while.
How do you think the shit gets in a plastic bag and they lit it on fire as a joke?
By the way, no, they did that with a paper bag. By the way,
Yeah.
By the way, was what kind of bag was it in? A paper or paper? A paper
Plastic.
or plastic? Okay. Those get holes in them very easily. Those get holes in them very easily.
Oh yeah.
Like, I could see you doing that and you'd be like, fuck. The tiniest little hole in it. Okay. But Sabrina does not like where this is going, I can tell.
No.
Okay. Which body part of yours do you wish you could detach?
Uh. Like, okay. Define detach. You're talking about
Just take it
like
off.
you just take it off like as if it was a prosthetic.
Yes, you can just take it off and put it back on.
Okay, my question is, would you still have feeling in it?
No.
Okay, I'll take off my dick and use it as a fucking bat or knife.
I knew it! I knew you were
I would
gonna
love to take mine and throw it at people and be like, "You've been dicked. You've been."
Oh my god!
Get assault charges immediately. It was
Sexual
a joke.
assault, no less.
It was a joke though. Throw it at the judge. You've been dicked. You've been.
Ow, fuck.
Oh, that shit would be hilarious. Oh, all right, Sabrina, your turn.
I like my body. Okay, so if you can say we can reattach it, I say my uterus.
Oh, so you don't have to get pregnant?
No, so I don't have to get periods.
I mean, there's that
That's
too.
it.
I mean, I wasn't really thinking about that. I was just thinking about how much of like you have sex.
Okay, how do you know how much I have sex? I don't even have sex that much.
Sabrina, you became a literal fucking you became a fuckboy after you broke up your relationship.
We have cameras in your house too. Don't worry about those though.
We have cameras in your house. You know, it's totally normal. We know exactly what you're doing at all times.
We had Dallas install some just for so we could see what your house looked like. I don't know what y'all were doing with that Ronald McDonald outfit, but y'all need to stop it.
No.
No, you're not gonna stop it? Okay.
No.
We need to start stalking Chris too. I want to see what this man is doing these days. He's got
taking care of his baby.
I know.
He posted a picture of him with a bakey, man. He has dead ass eyes.
I know. That's why I want to see what he's doing. Like, is he just like running around like a chicken at night? Like he's just that. He turned that crazy where he just starts running around in the middle of the night.
I don't know.
No, this man
I want to
is
see the next
sleeping.
picture of him in some diapers.
Oh god, no! Please no! Please no! No,
Yes.
I don't want to see that.
I
don't want to see that.
I
don't
want to
see
see
that.
it. It's gonna be hilarious.
Not.
The man he has become the baby.
Fuck no. Damn, Darren. Really? Just one slap him?
Yeah. Okay. You know what? We already asked that question. Okay. So, what mythical creature would you want in real life?
A dragon.
Why a
would you-
dragon?
Yeah, I was gonna say, what would you do with this dragon?
Have you guys not known me?
I
He's my
assume
pet.
murder and burn people, but
See, that too. That'd be a lot of fun.
No. No, what I would want to do is I would want it to hold me in its claw. Well, like you fly like super high. So that like there's just that scary chance of her being like, you know what, Darren? I've always fucking hated you. Just fucking drop me.
Oh my god. The brutality. Alright, Darren, what would you want?
I want goblins.
Goblins?
Goblins.
Oh god, I'm having some type of PTSD about that because of an anime I watch.
Oh, goblin. Yeah. I heard the first episode
It's
of
like-
Goblin Slayer was so bad.
No, it's not bad. It's fucking like brutal.
I know. I was told about it, and I do not want to watch. I was thinking about watching the series, but watching it from the second episode out.
No, you gotta watch the first one to really understand why he is who he is.
I don't want to. That shit sounds brutal.
It's brutal, but it makes you understand why he's such a fucking badass, and why he's like so cruel towards goblins.
But yeah, I want goblins.
I do not want goblins.
I want a bunch of mythical creatures to come out. Just want like goblins, gnomes. I would murder every gnome,
Oh,
but
basically, you want Dungeons and Dragons to exist.
yes.
I was about to say, that sounds a lot like Dungeons and Dragons, but alright.
I don't know what the fuck I want. I know what I want. I know exactly what I want.
Hit us with it.
I want my Palico from fucking Monster Hunter.
A Palico?
Yes, I want this bitch to cook me food.
Oh, Palico. For some reason, I was thinking the giant, like, puffer thing.
No, your cat companion that goes on an adventure with you.
Yeah.
I want him to cook me food, just like these other cats here, and hunt for me. I basically want him to be my mom. Feed me, nourish me.
I was gonna say more like your bitch, but alright.
I mean,
Say
I
fuck
can guarantee his hand would be in Nathan's back pocket.
What the fuck?
What? That's a good thing.
I don't. Wait, is that really though?
Yeah. That means he's your bitch. Or do I got this thing wrong? I could be getting the whole prison rules thing wrong right now.
Darren, I don't think you should go to prison.
Oh, I would love to go to prison.
No, you would not. What's it called? What weird thing are you talking about, Sabrina?
I have a guillotine.
A what?
A guillotine.
Please send me a picture.
Are you talking about the one who chopped off the fucking French king's head?
Yes.
Dude, I wish that would be a thing now. Like, I wish we went back to, instead of, like, lethal injection.
France still does it. France still does it. If the people aren't happy with what's happening, they bring a guillotine to the politician's office, be like, change this shit now.
Dude, I'm moving to France.
No, you do not want to live in France.
What about all your Chucky dolls?
Yeah, I haven't. I mean, I wouldn't call those weird. If you do.
Okay.
That no. I mean, you're missing one.
That is true.
Whatever happened to that chocolate dildo?
What?
That's still in my freezer.
Have you been eating at it?
That's actually, it's really hard to eat. It's like rock hard, even.
That's what she said.
It's realistic, sorry. Hey guys, I'm back again at the end of this. While recording this, I kind of forgot to say the whole like and subscribe thing. So if you like the content, like and subscribe. And like I said before, if there is anything I can improve on this edit, let me know, because it's the first time I edited a podcast. But see you guys for the next one.